Hiya, so in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make a juice pouch wallet or purse. You're going to need 10 juice pouches for this. It's quite a few, but it'll be worth it, it looks quite cool. Okay, so we've got to make the card pockets now. So you're going to have to take 2 juice pouches and fold them in half. And then you just want to cut down the middle to create the pockets. Okay, so you do that with both juice pouches. I can see I'm going to get tongue-tied saying that too many times. Okay, so cut it down the middle, and they're basically your pockets. I'm going to say pockets too many times as well, I can see. Okay, so now we're going to attach these to another juice pouch. But before we do that, the pockets are actually a bit big. So what I usually do is I get a card to measure how big I actually need it. And with my cards, I like the card to be slightly popping out the top. Like that. So that's how big I'm going to cut the pockets. So I just cut the little bit off the bottom. And I'll do that with all the pockets. See, told you, too many times the same pockets already. Okay, so once you've done that, you have to put them so the bit that the edge that you've, tongue-tied. The edge that you've cut is on the outside edge of the Capri Sun, and like the little silver edge is facing the inside. Okay, and the other silver bit would be at the top and not the bottom. You want the bit that you've cut at the bottom. Sorry if I confused you. I get tongue-tied and then my brain gets all scrambled. Okay, so you want to line them up and work out where you want to have the spacing of the pockets, and you want to tape along the bottom of the first pocket, the top pocket. Then you want to do that with the next ones as well. You can use duct tape for this, but I think it's a waste of duct tape, so I use clear tape because you can't see it, and duct tape's quite expensive in the UK. And we can't get many colours. We're only now getting the colourful ones, and there's only about a couple of patterns we can get, which sucks. Okay, so once you've done that, you can't remember what we've got to do next. See, confusing myself. Okay, we have to cut off the edge of the larger juice pouch. So just cut straight down. And you're going to need that strip, so keep it for later. Okay, and with the other side, the other edge, if there's any little bits kind of coming off the edge, then just trim those down so it's all straight. Okay, so now we need to get the duct tape and tape down the sides. Make sure your board's clean. There's something stuck to mine. Okay, so you want it the full length of the that thingy that we just made. Part A, should we call it? Okay, so you need to get the duct tape and you want to cut it in half lengthways. We'll be doing this for all the bits of duct tape we're going to use, cut it lengthways, because otherwise it's too thick. Okay, so you just cut straight down the middle. With an X-Acto knife would be easiest. You can use scissors, but that'll probably be a bit tricky. Okay, with this you want to start from the bottom and then push your finger or thumb along the side of it to push it down to keep all the pockets nice and flat. Because if you do it from the other side, the pockets can like scrunch up, or you could get like an air pocket in there. Okay, so you just fold duct tape over the other side, and then that side's done, and you need to do exactly the same to the other side. Now keep all the pockets together. Yabba yabba yabba. I've got to fill up time. Don't like awkward silences. Okay, so once you've done that, you have to chop off like the little excess bits at the side. So you just chop off them. Again, we use an X-Acto knife would be easiest. Okay, so once you've done that, you want to put this onto another juice pouch. Okay, so we'll be going along the side again. Don't know what I've got my knife still on my hand for. Okay, so we need more duct tape. You haven't been working with duct tape that long, as you can probably tell, because I'm not very good at putting it straight on the board or cutting it straight. Okay, so yeah, filling up time again. I should have sped this bit up a bit. Yeah, so again, cut it in half. I'm getting good at knowing roughly where the centre bit is though, so I'm quite happy with that. Okay, so you pull it off. You want to make sure it's following the bit of tape that you put on before, because that just makes it look neater rather than not going along the same line, if that makes sense. Probably didn't. Okay, so make sure the pouches are both facing the same way when you do this. Okay, so you just put one on top of the other and fold it over. So you want the actual back of the juice pouch to be the back, because that's going to be the inside of the coin pouch or pocket, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so there you go. And then you want to get another one. See, this way you need 10, you need loads. You're going to put that so the fronts are both facing outwards on it. Okay, so then you want to put the strip along one side of that pouch as well. You're not connecting this to anything, it's just a trim for it, so both sides look even. Okay, so you fold that over. God, my mouth's getting dry. Too much talking. Not used to it. Okay. So once that's done, you then have to connect it to the other part A, was it? Okay, and put tape along the bottom to join the two. Okay. Ooh, okay, cut it. Okay, so make sure they're both lined up, facing the same way. And you get one bit of tape. Do it along the bottom of one juice pouch, about halfway over. And again, that weren't straight. See, that's the one thing I have a problem with, actually getting the duct tape straight, yeah? Especially when making like duct tape wallets and things. Okay, and then place them on top of each other. So you want to make sure it's going on the opposite end, not where the pockets are, but the other end, and fold it over. Okay. Again, you've got to cut off any excess tape that you've got. Okay, so you open it up and you can see a bit where the tape's coming through and it's a bit sticky, so you get the other half of the tape and you just place it on top. And yes, that's it. Okay, so you just cut off the rest of it, and the little bit that goes over the side, the excess again. Confusing myself again. As you can see, I get confused very, very easily. And tongue-tied very easily. See, can't even say that. Okay, so you fold it back in half. Now you want to make the closure for it. So I've got some Velcro or hook and loop fastener, whatever you want to call it. This is the self-adhesive one, so all I have to do is put off the back, and then it sticks to the juice pouch. So you want that fairly close to the top, but not too close to the edge. You want a little bit of edge showing. Okay, so you just push that down, and then you pull the strip off for the other side. Then you fold it over, try and make sure it's all lined up like perfectly, and then push it down. You want to push it down like for at least a few seconds to make sure it sticks. Then you open it up, make sure it's all stuck and lines up correctly. Okay, and then that's the coin part nearly done. What we've got to do now is get some more duct tape and duct tape the sides up. See, I'm even having trouble saying duct tape now. Oh. Sorry if I'm being annoying in this video, but for some reason I can't talk today. Okay, so again, cut in half. I keep cutting into my ruler for some reason. I don't know how I do it. Okay, so again you want to start off with where the whatchamacallits are, card holder pouches, and then run your finger along to make sure it's all flat, and then fold the duct tape over. Okay, so you want to do this to both sides, obviously. Awkward silence. Okay. Still quiet. I need someone here in the background yapping. Okay, so once you've done that, chop off the extra bits, and then that's basically done. And then you never guess what? You'll have to do all this all over again because you need 2 of these, but the pockets needs to be on the opposite side. Well, you probably hate me now because you have to do it all over again. Could have told you that in the beginning actually, then you can make all the pockets at once. Oh well. Okay, so just make sure you can open the top still. And the pockets, you need to just run your X-Acto knife along the side so the pockets open up properly. So you want to do that on the big pocket, and then all the small pockets. So you just run them over the duct tape. Don't press too hard because you might go through the juice pouches. So you just do that all along the edges of the duct tape, wherever the pockets are. And then after you've done that, just test them to make sure they're all open properly. That one wasn't. Okay. Yep. So like I say, you need to do another one. And this is my other one. See, the pockets are on different sides. Okay, so you want the pockets on the outsides of the purse. Then the bit without the pocket is the centre of the purse, if that makes sense. Okay, so you need to take another strip of duct tape and put it along one side, and then attach the other one to it. You want a very, very, very slight little gap, so they're not literally right next to each other. So that gives a little leeway of folding it, so it's not too stiff when you fold it. It folds nicely like that. See? Fold over. Okay, so you get the other strip, and then you just put that on and then wrap it round as it's folded, so it makes a nice clean fold from the outside, if that makes sense. Probably don't. It didn't make sense to me either. Okay, so you open it up and then fold the little excess bits over. Yay, for once we just fold them over rather than just cutting them off. Okay, and that's very nearly done now. So you just have to get the bit from before that you chopped off and go around the outside with duct tape. But once you've done that, you just have to add a bit of duct tape to either side of that strip. Then fold it over and add Velcro to the other side. And then that's done. Then you end up with this. You've got 4 pockets on each side. Sorry, my camera stopped working when I was doing the closure bit. Okay, so that's it. You've got your coin bits where you can put your coins. Because the Velcro goes the right way along, they're not going to fall out or anything. Yeah. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And let me know what you think. Okay, thank you. Bye!